G'day, Mark. Always a pleasure. Today, we were talking about getting up on our tippy toes, and are we getting it right? You reckon we're getting it right, or are we getting it wrong?
No, most people that I've started analysing in terms of their movement are getting it wrong. So this all stemmed from starting to look at foot mechanics in relation to the way that people
Hang
walk.
on, how do you even get this wrong? I mean, can I just do it and see if I'm getting it right?
Yeah, do it. Stand up on your
There we
tippy
go.
toes.
Okay, I'm
All
up. What am I doing wrong?
All right, now most people that are doing it these days, you'll notice, and everyone at home, if you're standing up,
Yeah,
you
stand up, give it a go.
stand up, get up off the seat, stand up on your tippy toes. Now, all you need to focus on is where are you driving the force through? Are you driving it through the outside three toes?
Yes. Is that right? Am I
That's
doing it
wrong.
wrong?
Wrong. So most people
Something
should
else
be...
I got wrong.
Well, we've talked about your fitness and health choices,
Yeah.
but let's focus on just the feet at the moment.
Yeah.
Look, most people when they walk, the driving force through the foot in terms of foot mechanics is all through the big toes. That's kind of our power connection. The way you want to think about it is when you strike the ground with your foot, it creates this interlocking, rotating pattern through up the rest of the chain. So through the tibia, so into the shin bone, into the knee, and then it locks in through the pelvis. What that does is create stability and control through our entire lower limb.
So if most of us are getting it wrong, thus when we're up there, we feel that we're on the outsides.
Yep.
Obviously, that's going to have a flow-on effect right up the chain as well.
Yeah, so people that are getting shin soreness or shin splints, you'll find that you're driving most of your load through the outside of the feet. People that are getting tightness down through the outside of the legs, so in the ITB, and then people getting hip pain as well.
So I know we used the example of getting up on your tippy toes, but this is also for just your general walking around too?
Yeah, just walking around. So people that are having these problems, we'll educate them on how to drive through the big toe. And as I said, when you're at home, just try and stand up on your tippy toes, but have all of the force going up through that big toe. And you'll find it's a lot harder. Now, I'm doing myself out of a job because if people actually rectify this situation, a lot of the issues that I'm seeing every day at work would literally rectify itself because we differ from every species in the world in terms of the way that we walk and the way that we move. And so if we can learn how to walk properly, we can alleviate a lot of the problems that we're getting in our lower limbs and lower back.
Okay, so what do you reckon? This is you said this could take people like you out of the game. So I mean, are we talking 20% potentially, 30%?
Oh,
What do you reckon?
percentages, it's hard to say, but it's one of those things that we're on our feet every day. So imagine if the recommended amount of walking or recommended amount of steps for health is 10,000 steps a day. So if you're doing 10,000 repetitions of something incorrectly, what do you think that's going to do to you over time? Yeah, it's pretty simple mathematics. If you're doing something correctly 10,000 times a day, it's only going to have that flow-on effect in terms of improving our ability to function.
All right, so slow down your walking and have a look and see where you're going. If you're like me and like, as Mark reckons, most of us, you probably got that feeling on more the outside, sort of spin it around. Don't fall over.
Don't fall over, but another good thing to do is if you've got an old pair of shoes, have a look at the bottom of them. Have a look at the bottom of the sole of the shoe.
Where the wear is.
Where is the wear? So, a lot of the times when we're doing assessments on people, I will just casually look at the bottom of their feet or the bottom of their shoes and see where their wear patterns are. So it does tell us a lot about their movement. And it's one of those things that once you come and see an exercise physiologist if you're not sure, because I'm making something complex seem very simple. But
yeah, but again, very, very sneaky. Look at the bottom of their shoes and you come up with answers to questions. What are you, a medium or something?
I have been known to surprise people with my knowledge.
How did you know that?
I know, it scares. It does
met.
scare people at times.
All right, start at the bottom, work your way up.
Yes, remember the feet are the gateway to the soul.
2NURFM, a broadcast service of the University of Newcastle.